Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we will see design for fatigue loading. Now, what is the definition of fatigue? Fatigue is the failure mechanism that involves the cracking of the materials and the structural components due to cyclical stress. So, when the alternating stresses or the completely reversal stresses are applied on the component, then the cyclical stresses will induce that results in the fatigue. So, we will see it with the example. See, this is the shaft which is rotating. The bending loads are applied over here. Then due to this bending loading, the bottommost fibers will be in tension. The uppermost fibers will be in compression. Because as it is rotating, the fibers will be, once this fiber will come here and this fiber will come here, so that the fibers in the shaft will results in the cyclical stresses. See, when this will come over here, this fiber will be in tension and this fiber will be in compression. Due to the rotation, the cyclical stresses will be applied. See, in the static loading, we will not consider the alternating loading into consideration. So, even though the components which are safe under static loading may not be safe under fatigue. So, whenever we are designing the component, you must consider the fatigue. The components which are safe under fatigue are also safe under the static loading. We will see the fatigue terminology, okay? See, in the fatigue terminology, we will draw the curves between time versus stresses, okay? From here to here, this is sigma max. From here to here, this is sigma minimum. As I told, from here to here, this is sigma max. From here to here, this is sigma minimum. So, here, the variable stresses will come into action. Okay. Sigma V, what is the formula is? Sigma V equal to, sigma V is the variable stress. Sigma V equal to sigma max minus sigma minimum divided by 2. These variable stresses are also called as alternating stresses or stress amplitude. And then we'll come to mean stress. What is mean stress? Mean stress is the maximum stress plus minimum stress divided by 2. Then the stress range. Stress range equal to maximum minus minimum stress. This is here. I will show. This is maximum stress. This is minimum stress. So this is the range. The range of stress in which the components will be under loading. Okay. Then we will see amplitude ratio. What is amplitude ratio? Amplitude ratio is the variable stress divided by mean stress. This is designated by the letter A. Sigma max plus sigma, this sigma max, this is sigma minimum, this plus this equal to this, no? So sigma mean will come over here. In this picture, the sigma mean will come over here. This is sigma mean. In this case, the sigma mean is equal to 0 because the sigma max equal to sigma minimum, as I have drawn like this. So sigma mean will come over here. So next we will see the types of loading in fatigue loading. This is completely reversed. There are 4 types of loading, okay? Completely reversed loading, alternating loading, repeated loading, and fluctuating load. See, in the completely reversed loading, the sigma max is equals to sigma minimum. So the sigma max equal to sigma minimum, I will call it as sigma, okay? Here sigma mean, what is, how we will get the sigma mean equal to 0 is sigma mean is sigma max plus sigma min by 2. So that what is sigma max over here? Sigma. What is sigma mean over here is sigma. Then this will divide by 2. Sigma minus sigma, this is 0. So that we will get sigma mean as 0. How we will get sigma nu as sigma, okay? This sigma v, this is variable stress. What is the formula? Sigma max minus sigma min divided by 2. What is sigma max? This is sigma minus, what is sigma minimum? minus of sigma divided by 2. This is equal to sigma. See here, sigma max is equal to sigma, but sigma minimum is equals to minus of sigma. Sigma minimum is equal to minus of sigma. So I have drawn the magnitude symbol over here. Next we will come to alternative loading. Here the sigma max is not equal to sigma minimum. So this is sigma max, this is sigma minimum, but these are not equal. This is what the alternating loading. But sigma max and sigma minimum will be equal in further cycles. See, this will be equal to this. So what is alternative loading is, the sigma max is equals to sigma max in the next cycle. Sigma minimum equal to next sigma minimum in the next cycle. So next we will come to repeated loading. In the repeated loading, sigma max, this is sigma max equal to sigma, and sigma minimum is equals to 0. See over here, you can see this. Sigma minimum equal to 0. So we will calculate sigma mean and sigma v. Sigma mean is equal to sigma max plus sigma minimum by 2. Okay. What is sigma max? Sigma max is sigma, and sigma minimum is equal to 0. So divided by 2. This is equal to sigma by 2. Next, variable stress. Variable stress equal to sigma max minus sigma minimum divided by 2. This is the formula. So what is sigma max? Sigma. What is sigma minimum? This is equal to 0. So divided by 2 is equal to sigma by 2. We'll see in the next video. Okay. What is fluctuating load? Fluctuating load, the component may undergo tension, compression, like this. Anything. You can draw like this, you can draw like this, anything. You can draw like this also. See. Anything. This is what the fluctuating load is. We cannot predict where is the sigma max, where is the sigma minimum. With the graph they have given, then if they have given the graph, then only you can calculate the sigma max and sigma minimum. Okay, thank you.